Eugene Herrigel is symbolized by this arrow, as it was through archery that he found his Zen state. Herrigel was a German philosophy professor who studied Zen in Japan in the 1920s. At Heidelberg University, Herrigel studied theology and philosophy and developed a deep interest in Christian mysticism. Herrigel began his practice of archery in order to achieve this Zen experience he was looking for. Herrigel received much of his archery training through a Japanese archery master, Kenzo Awa. It was one of the most influential relationships in Herrigel's life. Awa took a different approach to the mainstream Zen practice. The master did not immediately tell Herrigel how to achieve greatness in his practice. After Herrigel struggled with the craft, he finally learned that through the breath he can control his archery practice. Herrigel later recorded his experience in Zen and the Art of Archery that was published in 1953. I could truly relate to Herrigel's Zen state through his breath work. During my yoga teacher training, we have practiced many different breathing techniques and meditation practices to learn to calm the mind. In my own meditation, I have found that I can quiet my mind by focusing on my breath. I started out just by spelling the word breathe over and over again, or trying to inhale for the same amount of time as my exhale. Herrigel explained how it was so hard for him to breathe easy during his archery, but with time and practice, this breath work became easy. I too have been able to achieve this state in which my meditation and breathing techniques come much easier, and I do not find myself forced to meditate anymore. Our last creator is Laurence Olivier. Olivier is represented by drama masks symbolizing his lifelong acting career. Laurence Olivier was born in England in 1907. Olivier was well educated and began his acting career at the age of 15. He received much inspiration from his father's on-stage speeches when he was a child. After the death of his mother in 1920, Olivier really began acting to free his mind. Olivier went on to study at the Central School in London and shortly after joined the Birmingham Repertory Company. Olivier performed on Broadway, which led the American film industry to recognize him. Olivier was ambitious, courage, and passionate. One could tell his passion from his numerous affairs. Olivier was married 3 times. Wife number 1 was Jill Esmond. Then Olivier had a very public affair with famous actress Vivien Leigh. The two both left their spouses in order to be together, but Olivier and Leigh split in 1961. Finally, Olivier married his 3rd wife, Joan Plowright. Olivier became one of the most renowned actors of his time. He was nominated for 12 Academy Awards, won 2, and also won 2 special Oscars. Wuthering Heights, Rebecca, and Pride and Prejudice were 3 of Olivier's most well-known works. Baron Montori and Baron explore Olivier's relationship with stage fright. This is something I can very much identify with. I get very anxious when the spotlight is on me. Baron and all state that when we approach the stage without any feeling, whether of anxiety or excitement, we should wonder if we have not turned the creative process into a routine activity. I loved this quote because when we turn our enjoyments into work, we can no longer enjoy them anymore. It is important to find a playful, exciting aspect in the things we love to do. Even after playing over 100 roles, Olivier still felt excitement for his creative passion.